Hi, my name is Laura Rivera, and today I'm going to be making ground turkey chili with white rice. This is my favorite dish because my grandmother used to make this dish for me when I was a kid, and it's been my favorite ever since. The three main ingredients in this dish is the white rice, the ground turkey, and our chili sauce. Our main ingredients to season our ground meat will be about a quarter of our red bell pepper, a quarter of green bell pepper, a full tomato, and about a quarter of an onion. So we're going to add these vegetables into our meat, and you should use a spoon or your hands. And be careful, just okay. So here are all our vegetables. And what I would recommend you do with clean hands is to really knead those into your meat until it's fully incorporated in there. I know it's not pretty, but it needs to be done in order to have a nice, flavorful ground turkey. After we add our veggies, we can now move on to add our other seasonings. This would include about a tablespoon size of minced garlic, which we're going to add. Also, about a teaspoon of black pepper, as much as you think is necessary to add into your ground turkey. About a spoonful of Italian seasoning, or like I said, as much as you think is necessary for the amount of ground turkey that you have. And about 2 full heaping spoonfuls of adobo, which is an all-purpose seasoning. And you're going to knead these into your ground meat as well. You want to make sure that it's evenly coated with all of these seasonings to give it an even flavor. And this looks weird, but trust me, this will be delicious. You're going to cover this and allow it to marinate for about 20 minutes. As your meat is marinating, we can now move on to our rice. So here I already have about 3.5 cups of water, along with about a tablespoon of olive oil and a pinch of salt. Now, we're trying to get this water to boil for our rice, so we're going to bring the flame up to a high flame. You're going to wait for your water to boil before you put your rice in. An important thing to remember is that the rice takes longer to cook than the ground meat. And so you want to wait until your water is at a full boil. Add in your 3 cups of rice before you add it in. You're going to use, again, a wooden spoon to add carefully your rice. Allow for this to begin to cook before starting your ground meat. Also, another important thing to remember is that at this point, you should lower your flame. So you started out at a high flame, and now what you're going to do is lower your flame to allow your rice to slowly simmer and allow all the water to evaporate and allow the rice to dry out. While this happens, you want to cover your pot and you can get started on your ground turkey. As our rice is simmering, we can now proceed to add our ground turkey and cook it over medium heat. Okay, so as your ground turkey is cooking, you can now begin to make your sauce inside of a small saucepan. So you can pour in about 3/4 of this container of meat flavored ragu sauce into your saucepan. And then after your ragu, you can pour in small red beans, an entire can of this. Add in a spoonful of parsley to give it some taste, and a few dashes of basil. Also, to give it a bit of a kick, you want to add 2 to 3 drops of hot sauce. And allow your sauce to simmer on a medium flame for just a few minutes. Once our meat is fully cooked and our sauce is ready, we can now pour one into the other and stir it until it's fully mixed together, and then it'll be ready to serve. So our rice should be fully ready now. As you can see, it's completely dry, and so now we can serve it onto our plate. And now we can serve our chili. And it looks and smells amazing. We're ready to try it now. It's really good.
Hi, I'm Lada's boyfriend, and I'm here to try her famous chili. Very delicious. Definitely A+ food. Take one more bite.
Thank you for watching, guys. This is amazing.